Weather alert mode as we have 2 rounds of wintry precipitation on the way to Connecticut. The first one coming tonight. That's the weaker of the two. Then a more substantial system impacts us over the upcoming holiday weekend. We'll break it all down for you over the next, say, 3 minutes or so. We'll start off with what's happening currently across the state. We've got temperatures in the low and mid 20s inland, upper 20s close to 30 along the shoreline. A little bit of a breeze out of the north, 5 to 10 miles an hour. Nothing too terribly strong, but certainly enough to make it feel just a tad colder. We've got wind chill values in the teens and low 20s really all across Connecticut, but no weather concerns if you're heading out and about this afternoon or even through the early evening hours. It's around midnight and points thereafter that some scattered light snow will be developing. So across the northeast, you can see some increase in cloud cover to our southwest. So those clouds will continue to work in our direction as the day progresses. Looking at the big picture, high pressure is moving out. That's allowing this area of low pressure that's moving through the mid-Mississippi River Valley to head up in our direction. So it looks like a lot now, but it is going to weaken as it heads towards southern New England. And it's again later tonight into early tomorrow morning that we'll have some scattered light snow to contend with. In the meantime, today temperatures forecasting to top out in the upper 20s and low 30s. So a little bit below the average high of 34 for this time of year. So there's the increase in cloud cover. Still dry 7 o'clock this evening. We'll stop the clock at 11 p.m. So we've got snow across New York, Pennsylvania, into northern New Jersey. Scattered and light as it works its way across southern New England overnight. You can even see how it's kind of shrinking a bit in its coverage as we head towards, say, 6 a.m. tomorrow morning. So this is problematic only because of the timing for the morning commute. Even a minor coating to an inch or two could lead to some slick travel across the state. So keep that in mind as you head out the door early tomorrow morning. By tomorrow afternoon, the precipitation could end as a little rain, especially across coastal and southeast Connecticut. Otherwise, looking for some partial clearing as we close out the week tomorrow. So again, snowfall totals across the state, a coating to an inch, maybe 2 in a few locations. And of course, our early morning team is going to be going on early tomorrow morning at 4 a.m. to give you the very latest on that and the impact to your Friday morning commute. The meantime, here is the upcoming weekend forecast. We'll start you off with the GFS, the America model, showing a mostly cloudy start to Saturday, then snow begins through the evening hours, snowing quite heavily, in fact, as we head past sunset into the overnight hours on Saturday. But then notice this is one of the milder models, bringing some rain or that wintry mix into the state as we head toward daybreak Sunday, and then as cold air moves in on the backside, transitioning back over to snow before ending. Now the European model is one that's a little bit colder. Looking at, again, Saturday morning, same time frame, starts you off with a dry start, clouds increase, and snow begins by Saturday evening, heavy at times Saturday night, and as we head into early Sunday morning, and what's not really being captured here is the potential for the sleet and the freezing rain, that wintry mix across the state, potentially some rain for coastal and southeast Connecticut, and then again ending as some snow by Sunday evening. So the bottom line, kind of in summary, what we're thinking right now, given that there's still some uncertainty, given that this is 3 days out, for the entire state, starting to snow later Saturday evening and Saturday night. But then on Sunday, looking for a transition over to an icy mix or even rain for parts of the state. So if it turns over to rain, we're looking at heavy precipitation regardless. If there's enough rain, could lead to some flooding concerns. But a prolonged period of icing, of course, could lead to power outages. Right now, some of our models are trending more toward a sleet scenario, which would be better for the power outage situation, as that would not collect on power lines. So perhaps a better scenario, but still very heavy regardless. It's going to be a plowable event for sure where the snow comes down, and on the backside of the storm, colder air is going to be filtering into the state. Talking about a flash freeze, any standing water, untreated surfaces later Sunday night will rapidly freeze as those temperatures drop. And then on Monday, high temperatures only in the lower teens. Those usual colder spots may not get out of the single digits, and wind chill values could be 10, 20, 25 degrees below zero. So it's not one thing, it's another as we head Sunday into Monday, and then another system could work in here by, say, Wednesday of next week. So there's a lot going on. Again, the system coming tonight, fairly weak, of course, compared to what we're looking at for Saturday night and Sunday.
And into Sunday. Okay. Well, we will keep right here as the information develops.